Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the reigning Super Bowl champs under the lights on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
Here's 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Throwing now on 1st and... Oh, they are on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Lions are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. In motion, Shakir. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point by Patterson is good. The Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and With that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos. Because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Lions first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. This drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 31 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's a second and 6. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. They'll throw out of the gun. Take carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Holding offense.
That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell.
Still second down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms.
That'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
They face second down and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Up the middle they go. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, They find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, go.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Olave is the motion man. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Complete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
Ready.
3rd and long.
Here we go, set.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. The Lions called their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Okay, ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Ready, set.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Last thing, 19.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach.
We'll begin up at
Jonathan
U.S. Bank
Coachman.
Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Seahawks who were able to come away with the road victory. All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. Jamison Williams, a touchdown catch in the victory. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will be... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Olave is the motion man. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Lions offense and their running back set to go once more. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Here now, 3rd and 5. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Let's go.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Jack Panther. Here we go, Shaq. Hey, smash Bronco.
Here's a run going left. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Now, faking the give. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And on the ground, they go with their running back. Space to run inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Back to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Woo! And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. First and 10.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They are moving on as the #1 seed The victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.